My identity is that of a man, not built from stone, because stones don't heal, they wither and become sand. My identity is that of a man who feels with more than just touch. A man who believes tears are not weakness leaving the eyes, or rather courage leaving the body. See, my chest is not a treasure chest, but it bears riches. A wealth of words I want to speak, for the beauty of carrying the world on my shoulders like Atlas. I am a man. Proud.
I am disappointed. A human being of your size, yet you speak like a boy. Throwing fancy words like Atlas and the world, yet you move around so lost with those kiddish thoughts. Boy, it is time you reject your moms. You see, a man is a man. It seems like you woke up on the wrong side of bed. Must have been your left. Now let me put things right. You see, there's a difference between a man and a boy. A boy
Funny you call me a boy because I still know how to feel. You told me to recheck my maps, but every map has led to the same destination. Led to silence. The silence where fathers love their sons but keep it silent. The silence where a brother goes to a bartender and asks for another round of beer, but can't ask for help from a brother who's near. Where he can't wrap his head around the stress, so he wraps a cord around his neck.
Of course he wraps a cord around his neck. It's called a tie. A man was never meant to feel. A man was never meant to have feelings. The only feeling he was supposed to have is when he's filling his second cup of beer. A man was never meant to be led by his feelings, because feelings are simply misaligned thoughts that have been over-glorified and now they haunt him. Then tell me, why should a man fear his own thoughts? You are simply a boy that is 14 days. 14 days? You are too weak to be a man, because a man was meant to bottle up his feelings. That is the reason why when he's fully in love, they say, "Mufaka muka bottle."
A man is not defined by his bottle, because bottles break. Even if you lift it kumwamba and say cheers to the good times, everything pours out, emotions pour out, anger to sadness, safety to danger. You call it strength, but see, I call it a ticking time bomb. And so I say again, that is where he fails to, he tells the bartender he needs another round of beer, but can't ask for help from a brother who's near. And he can't wrap his head around the stress. He wraps a cord around his neck.
A man does not wrap a cord around his neck, for that cord is a tie. You see, stress is important for a man because those are his building blocks. You see, there's something similar between a man and a diamond. They are both built under pressure. And for those that give in, never get to graduate, but they have to wait until they're able to handle the weight of that pressure. You see, a man.
Pressure makes diamonds beautiful. But see, that same pressure that creates diamonds has desecrated the identity of many men. An event on par with Hiroshima. DNA mutations passed down from generations to generations, like the expectations of what a man should be. See, expectations are like toxic fumes. And see, I am exhausted of inhaling your exhaust fumes. I define what a man should be.
You don't get to decide on how a man is defined, because a man is defined by society's expectations. Society expects a man to always bottle it up. A man is just like a slay queen in a nightclub's toilet. He was meant to suck it in, you see. When a man is born, the word pro is placed upon his head because a man is expected to provide. A man is expected to protect. A man is expected to produce. Notice how I use the phrase when a man is born, because a man is built under pressure, and if they can't take in that pressure, they have to wait until they graduate, until they're able to take in the weight of that pressure, you see. A man is not defined by his feelings, but a man is defined.
But see, my identity is still my own. Every choice I've made from here on forth has defined me and only me. Like, look at my clothes. They are me.
If indeed it was your decision, you would have come here dressed in PJs or maybe suit and tie. But society expects you to be appropriately dressed for this event, so you dress.
But my identity is my own. I mean, look at my profession. My profession is my identity. I chose.
Are you sure you chose it? As far as I remember, you wanted to become a poet, but your family decided that you should go to university because society has defined you.
But identity is built by expectations, and expectations become our reality. The lines begin to blur out and become muddy.
And we forget who we really are in between the lines.
Our identity,
society's expectations.